All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got our box from Wolf MX, and in here we've got some pretty trick parts. I'm really excited for this. I was waiting at our front counter, watching for our USPS, and here we are. Take a crack at it. Oh, sweet. Of course, M&M's, best of the best. Beautiful. Cylinder. This guy is going to be beautifully ported. I can't wait to look at this thing. And here we have our piston for the 150 kit because we can't use 125 piston. Here we have our injectors. Those we're going to talk more about in another video. And in here we have our head, or our head insert. And then of course we have all of our gaskets that we're going to need. So I want to say a quick thank you to Joshua for sending me these parts and just getting me some of my other parts that I've needed in the past with my 125 and helping me get it running so much better. Not only like stuff like the ECU flash, but stuff like sealing up the crankcase pressure sensor and setting the TPS. So the parts that we have here are the exhaust spacer, and this will go in your exhaust port, and this will push your pipe out just about 5 millimeters. So it's fairly thin, but it gets us a little more bottom end power. And then we have our head insert, and this is custom machined, and it'll go right inside of our stock head. And then we've got our piston, a dual ring piston. And then we also have our wrist pin bearing, and circlips. Then we have our cylinder, and we're gonna have to rob a few parts off the 125, but it's really simple and straightforward. And then we have our Bosch injectors, and this is a 6-hole injector instead of the stock 4-hole injector on the 23s. So if you have a 24 or newer bike, you're not gonna need these injectors. And then we have our base gaskets, and these are different thicknesses. That way you can adjust the position of the piston relative to the cylinder and get the correct deck height. And then we have our O-rings for our head, and then we have crush washers for the top of the head to bolt it down. And we are missing our ECU. That'll be coming tomorrow for me, and some parts for the reeds. Those will be coming for me tomorrow as well. So I just thought I would show you guys the parts that we have in this kit. Start digging into this.